Look out the window. It's January. The ground is likely frozen, the trees are bare, and most people think the gardening season is months away. But here is the secret that separates the average gardener from the master gardener. The season doesn't start in spring. If you wait until the nurseries open in April, you are already behind. January isn't a waiting room, it's the launch pad. It is the month we steal time from the calendar. By getting seeds in the ground or in trays right now, we harvest sooner, we beat the pests, and we double our yield for the year.
Hello, I'm Craig, and welcome to the Best Garden channel on YouTube. Today, I'm going to show you the 7 crops that you should be starting now in January, right in the dead of winter.
On the Best Garden channel, we don't wait for the weather to be perfect. We make the weather work for us. Today, I'm showing you the 7 plants you should be starting right now. Some of these are for the ground, some are for containers, and some are for grow lights indoors. But all of them will give you a massive head start. First up, garlic, the last chance method. Let's address the elephant in the room. Ideally, garlic goes in the ground in October. What if you missed it? Or what if your ground is frozen solid like mine? Is it too late? No, but you do have to change your strategy. Garlic needs a chilling period to vernalize, basically a cold weather alarm clock that tells the clove to split into a bulb. If you can't get into the frozen ground, plant your cloves in deep containers and leave them in a cold garage or a sheltered spot outside. You might lose a little bit of bulb size because you missed the fall root growth, but a January container start will still be the spring start every single time. Get them in now so they can feel the tail end of winter. Number 2, onions and leeks. If you want those massive prize-winning onions and thick leeks, you cannot wait. Onions are daylight sensitive. They need to grow as much green foliage as possible before the summer solstice triggers them to bulb up. Start these indoors under lights right now. Onions confuse a lot of people. You see onion sets, the mini bulbs at the store, but the real pros grow from seed. Why? It's cheaper, they don't bolt as easily, and the bulbs get bigger. But onions are slow. They spend the first half of their life just growing green tops. They need this January start to build those solar panels, the leaves, that will eventually fuel the bulb size in the summer. Pro tip, use the multi-sow method. 5 or 6 seeds per cell. They love the company and it saves you precious space under your grow lights. Leeks, they take forever. A January start ensures they are thick enough to transplant by spring. Leeks are the set it and forget it crop of the vegetable world. They have a huge growing cycle, often sitting in the ground for 6 to 9 months. If you start leeks late, you get skinny, pencil-sized stalks. If you start them in January, you get those thick, massive stalks that look like they belong in a gourmet kitchen. Start them in deep trays. They don't mind the cold. When you eventually move them outside, we're going to plant them in deep holes or trenches and fill the soil in as they grow. This blanches the stem, gives you that tender white section we all want to eat. Because they are so cold hardy, leeks planted this year can actually stay in the ground through next winter. It's like a living refrigerator in your backyard. Pepper plants really test your patience in the garden. If you start them in March, you won't see a ripe pepper until September or maybe even October. I start my peppers, particularly the super hots, in January. These plants need a long runway. They need to build a sturdy woody stem and a deep root system indoors while it's still snowing outside. You must keep these warm. Use a heat mat or find a warm area to grow them in. Keep the soil at least 77 degrees and give them 12 to 14 hours of strong light. By the time May rolls around, you'll have a teenager plant ready to explode with fruit. If you're in a warmer winter climate where the soil isn't frozen solid, lettuce can absolutely be sown outdoors right now under protection. A cold frame, low tunnel, or even a simple frost cloth can keep temperatures in the safe zone. Lettuce loves cool weather. It just hates heat. But if you're in a cold climate like mine, where January means 0 degrees and frozen ground, this is an indoor crop. Start lettuce under grow lights or in a bright window. It germinates fast, grows quickly, and doesn't need deep soil. Shallow trays or containers work perfectly. No matter your zone, lettuce shines as a cut and come again crop. Harvest the outer leaves, leave the center growing, and it will keep producing. Start a small batch every couple of weeks and you'll create a steady flow of greens instead of one big harvest. The real win here is timing. Whether you're harvesting under cover now or raising transplants indoors for later, January lettuce means you're eating greens before spring heat, before bolting, and before pests become a problem. That's how you turn winter into an advantage. If you want to feel like a farmer, grow cabbage. It's hardy, it's tough, and it loves a January start. The goal with cabbage is to beat the heat. We want these plants to mature and form hard heads before the summer sun turns them into a wilted mess. By seeding now, the plants grow slowly and steadily. This creates a denser, sweeter head than a fast-grown summer cabbage. Make sure you give your cabbages room. If you crowd cabbage, they won't head up. And here's a bonus. By planting early, you harvest before that cabbage white butterfly wakes up to lay eggs on your crop, leaving those little cabbage worms. It's great. Less work, cleaner food. And finally, spinach. Spinach is actually allergic to summer. Okay, not literally, but as soon as the days get long and hot spinach bolts, it sends up a flower stalk and turns bitter instantly. January is the perfect environment. Spinach seeds actually germinate better in cool soil. The cold weather concentrates the sugars in the leaves, acting like a natural antifreeze. It makes the spinach taste like candy compared to the store-bought stuff. Use the cut and come again method, snipping the bigger outer leaves and leaving the center to keep growing. If you sow a little bit every 2 weeks starting now, you'll have a nonstop salad factory right up until the first heat wave of summer. And obviously adjust this depending on where your zone is. Right now, where I am, we're actually in the negative temperatures, so maybe hold off a little bit on the spinach, but be ready to plant it as soon as the soil starts to become workable. Here's the bottom line. Gardening isn't about luck, it's about timing. These 7 plants, garlic, lettuce, peppers, onion, cabbage, leeks, spinach, they're your ticket to an early, productive year. While everyone else is waiting for the perfect sunny day in May, you will already be harvesting. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now, in January. If you want to build a food system right in your backyard, make sure you hit that subscribe button for the Best Garden channel. We're going to be tracking these plants all season long. Now I've got a question for you. Which of these 7 are you going to start this week? Let me know in the comments below.
Thank you for watching the Best Garden channel on YouTube. Please remember to hype this video, like it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I look forward to growing with you.